How true is your current? Pretty good. Appears to be a lot of oil in here.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a mess. Alright, here you go. You all done with pliers? Yeah, it's still got 2 titties on it. It's still good. You didn't break it. Good job. You didn't break anything.
Yet.
Right. That's correct.
Yet is the word.
That is always a key word. That goes for me too. You bottoming out?
Yeah.
So it's a new one or the old one?
New.
Looks pretty good. So what year's it fit?
83. I think 82 and 83.
Pretty much.
Not a real easy part to find.
No, for your bike. See if the nuts were here, you had access to it. They buried them on us. Ready?
Yep.
Which way? This one or this one?
We'll go left. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
No washer, what happened? Did you lose it?
Scroll down.
Oh, this must be a racing stand.
Oh yeah, see? It's lighter.
It's got lightning holes in it. It's nice and heavy, I like that, but I don't like the fact that this is going the wrong way. Makes it hard to put together. I like it, I mean, it's good. Pros and cons, pros and cons. It is strong. It's good. Strong is always good. Just not quite as user friendly. I don't know why you left that label on there though. That would have been the first thing I cut off.
Literally got here just in time for me to throw it on and bring it down here.
Now we got access to what we need to over here because we're kind of blocked in. Where's your dikes? It's about time you're going to take off one of these clips yourself instead of me doing it all the time. No, not that one.
You don't want? You want this one, Colin? What are you talking
The
about?
whole thing comes off.
Not if you can't spin though.
Why can't you spin it? Why can't you rotate it? That's not how you do it. So someone left a hose on it. Okay, how do you cut that off? Not like you were doing. How'd I do it? How do you do it? No, no. You want trying to cut the whole piece off, or you just want to cut off what you want? If you cut off right here, you only have to cut one piece, see?
Oh, okay.
Pull the hose. So you only have to cut one half of the hose. I'm going to rotate up so you can see. So you're going to cut half the hose?
Mm-hmm.
So you can get half off real easy. Plus, it's really hard to squeeze and cut through steel with a pair of dikes. Hold up. So you're trying to cut through a piece of steel like this, it's really difficult. If you cut through like this, see it's a lot thinner cross section, you got a lot more leverage. You're trying to cut the whole thing, and then you doubled up on it.
Piece, right?
It's really hard to do. So it helps to do it the easy way, not the hard way. So right in the center, squeeze, grab, and yank. Then you can use these 30-year-old pliers. These are probably 40-year-old pliers. So they've been shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Still my best set. Doesn't matter what I replace them with, I can't find anything better. Now, see, now that hose can go out of the way and go somewhere else and not bother us. Now this is tight. So it goes at that angle, or do you just have it bent that way?
No.
I thought they went straight down. What do you
That's how
got
it
inside of
was.
here? No.
We're saving that.
I'm trying to see how close it is. You don't think they made it to fit, do you? Okay. Now that we're going to plug up because you're doing a dry.
Right.
you're not going to have the transmission, or the primary is not going to require the motor anymore. So we have to plug that with a plug. This, you don't ever want to plug this up unless you really want to have a lot of oil leaks in your motor. Because when you get 300 or 400 pounds of pressure inside of there, it will find a way to get out. Don't plug that.
Scoops, you enjoying yourself over there?
Are you sucking your balls again? Who woke that dog up? Jeez, Scooby. We didn't really want to watch that. Who wanted to watch Scooby suck his balls?
Scoobs.
Now he's got fleas. See, you gave pizza, now he's got fleas. Scooby, quit scratching. You got no fleas.
Should have seen Tatro trying to eat pizza today.
Scooby don't have fleas. Unless you gave him. Did you bring fleas?
I might have.
You might have brought some fleas with you. What's up, Scooby? You got piss on his foot? You should. Your foot stinks. Look at it smelling down there. Look at that. Oh, that was licking on it. Where'd you step in on the way over here? What do you want, Scooby?
Scoobs wants to be part of the party.
Scooby wants to be rubbed against you. He ain't rubbing against me. He knows better. You eat my trash now? He's looking for something. He woke up. He's looking for something. He's checking out every trash can. See? Hey, get your ass out of the damn trash. Ain't nothing in there you're going to be eating on. You don't need no greasy ass Harley cars to eat on. Dumb dog. Okay, get out of the way. Come on, move. Trying to work here. Damn dog. Okay, so what else? What's left? You didn't clean that out yet. I told you had to clean that. You didn't do it.
Really dropping the ball here.
Yeah, you and Scooby. Well, Scooby didn't drop it. He was sucking on it. It's close enough. I'm gonna get banned now.
It's a family show.
You got some silicone in here. It doesn't want to come out. You got to clean this crap out here, so the new virgin rubber will have something to bite on that's not going to come apart. So we have to get in there with some silicone removing tools. These are banned in your state, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Look at that. Clear. Just trying to hide the fact that they put crap on there. Rubber does not like to seal against a bunch of crap. Feels like there's something back there. Is there something hidden in there I can't see? I bet you there's something over there. Oh yeah, see there's more of it on that side. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole lip of it in here.
Yeah, I know.
On the back side.
I know it ain't coming out. More of it through here. Yeah, look at all this crap you get in here. They get a little carried away there, didn't they?
Yep.
I got to work on this a little bit here to get all this crap out of here. Okay, if your rag isn't too thick, you can get the whole rag in there. It'll do a pretty good job of getting it out. If we can get it to go through. Most of it. Yeah, I think we got 90% of it out. Hopefully the new one will work in there. We'll have to clean it out a little bit more. When we sanitize your motor case, we'll have to do a better job. Okay, so now what?
So,
What a sample nut is that? What was that for? It's not American sizing. See, it almost looks like the same size over here, see? What the hell is this thing? Where did you steal that from? Did that come off your skateboard? Came off something. Might not have been a skateboard, maybe your roller skates. Threads look alright. I think you should run a real nut on there. See, I have a vintage looking nut. See?
I like it.
Look at that. You can put a real nut on there and it fits and everything. It's almost like it's made for it. Maybe we'll do an upgrade. Maybe we'll go for a brand new one. Make you feel better.
I like the old one better.
Like the old one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't have an old one. This one's stuck. You like the crappy one?
Yep.
Do you want the really crappy one or just a so-so crappy one? I have a vintage one over here. Oh.
Tina's already there.
It's already built in. Can't buy that.
You can't. Only time.
Okay, now what are we going to do?
Well, we need to...
Are these threads stripped out under here?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I had it all.
You have threads in it?
Mm-hmm.
They look good. Stripped out? Strips out of here anyway. They look good. That's good. Alright. What's next?
Next, I think we should see if the cam and everybody plays well together. Because we got the new cam. And if not, I brought the old cam and we can press that gear onto it if necessary.
Mm-hmm. Oily mess in here. You know what I think? I need to work on it. Yeah, rust going?
Weird. It's blowing some sort of... What is that shit?
Somebody washed their bikes once. It's calcified water. It's also called corrosion. You ever seen that before?
Sure enough. There's a lot of it.
A sealer. Case sealer. You don't like that? Well, there's a good one. That had to be an accident. I do my hammer. There it is. Oh, that one's harder. That one's rusted in. A little corroded on that side. This one came out easier. Crappy gun. Hold that. It's good. Just tight. Good zip gun, we'll just pull it right off. Alright. It should just slide right off. It's a little tight. So how long did it take to do that?
What was that, like 2-3 minutes?
Okay, how long does it take to put sealer on there and put it back together?
That's great.
See the old silicone?
Mm-hmm.
So you spend a half hour, you can have the whole motor resealed up back together with no leaks.
Worth it.
Or you can fight it for the next 10 years.
No, thank you.
Your leaks. Your stringy things inside your motor. I don't know why it's so tight on the bearing. That was pretty tight. That should be a lot looser than that. It's pretty tight. See, when you're that far down, it's not much further to just pull it and fix it. Put it back together. You don't have to rebuild it. You just take it apart and deal with it. Now, this is the next thing. You either push the crank out so you can clean it up really nice and check it the truing stand, make sure it's true. See how there's no clearance in that bearing? I don't like that. See how the crank's not moving?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's a little snug. It's not, there's no movement. It's tight. It's got how many miles on it? 30,000 miles?
40.
40? There, I can just hear something. Just hear it?
Mm-hmm.
That thick ass oil is hiding that 1 thou clearance you got in there. There it goes. It's a little something. It's not much. For 30,000 or 40,000 miles, you think it'd have more clearance than that. Now, I don't know why this one was so tight on this side. That seemed to be pretty damn tight. All right. Yeah, it's got clearance. It was tight. Yeah, a little tight up and down. It's pretty tight. See?
Mm-hmm.
See how it's got more clearance that way?
Yep.
That's minimum. This way here, that's very little. It's about half. It's a little snug. This whole thing's a little bit tighter than I like it to be. That's not good. See that? It's called corrosion.
From moisture getting there then, right? Somehow?
Acids in the oil or moisture. So that's going to start coming apart at some point there. We don't know how old that is. How long has the bike been sitting before you started riding again?
He told me the bike had been sitting for years. For
Well, that's evidence.
You know.
See, it's at the low spot of the bearing.
Yep.
When you park a bike with old oil in it, the acid and stuff will eat up the races. It looks the bottom just sits there and eats on it. Because when it basically you get sulfuric acid going there from all the unburned hydrocarbons and stuff going there, mixing with moisture, causes that. So that's bad. That's going to flake at some point. It's not going to be too long because it's across the whole bearing face.
Yep.
And then you got a big pit right over there too. So that needs to be replaced. That's probably why it feels a little tight on the up and down, because it's got a little... Before the metal comes apart, it kind of grows a little bit.
Right.
It kind of humps up a little bit, and then it gets loose. So that's not too good. So I think I'll go ahead and push the crank out of this other side, and then we'll see if that bearing's also got rust and stuff on it.
Okay.
We need to pull this off and see if the shaft is damaged too. If it is, then we got more issues. Hopefully it's just that and the rollers, because obviously some of these rollers are going to have
some of that, right?
on them. Even though I'm not really seeing them, but there's going to be somewhere. There's going to be something that caused that, obviously. disadvantage of going deeper, you find stuff. But better to find it now than in 5,000 miles or less, and that comes apart and takes out the whole motor. And all the work that we're going to be doing on top end will become garbage. Kind of like the problems we found in the transmission side of the problems. There's always hidden issues. Come out later. So hopefully the shaft is good. It can be discolored a little bit, but it's smooth and still good. See, no pitting, but it does have a lot of brownish color to it for some reason. But see, there's no pitting. And it's nice and smooth and even. And when you can see the light change at the different load factors, but it's not worn. You know, you can see how the rollers wear more. See, it's almost no wear up here because there's no load there.
Right.
The load's on this side. So, but it's nice and round and smooth, so that's good. So the shaft is good. It's really good on the outside here too. So that's basically it. We just sat with the nasty oil in it. So we'll put new rollers in there. Should replace that, refit it.
Okay.
Should be good. We'll pull it apart, check the temkin, and then we can go from there. I don't know if you want to go any further. We can check the rod too if you want. It's just up to you. But we know we had bad oil at one point, so me, I would say pull it back further and check everything. But that way you know for sure what you got.
Okay.
So now you just keep going. Okay, we're going to clean all the stuff up and we'll be back.